Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be discussing about the Sengol controversy which has recently erupted in the parliament. So let's see. First of all, about the points of discussion, first we'll be looking at the news, then what is Sengol, what is its historical significance, Sengol in Parliament building, and in the end prelims practice question. Topic is of relevance from both GS paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 with regard to history, art and culture, and paper 2 because it is kept in Parliament. So now let's see the news or what has happened recently. So what has recently happened is that when we talk about Sengol, so let me just show you. Look at this picture. Okay, this is the picture, and let me again show you one more picture. Okay, this picture was surfaced last year very much in news when the inauguration of the new parliament building took place, and the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi, when he went inside the new parliament building, there was a spectre which he was carrying in his hand, and this was the spectre. So there was very much something was everyone wanted to know that what is it that the Prime Minister of India was carrying in his hand. So this spectre which looks like a rod, that is known as Sengol, Sengol. So what has recently happened is that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has ceremonially installed the Sengol, that is the scepter of the righteousness, and this Sengol has been installed in the new parliament building, and it is installed in the new parliament building near the speaker's seat, and it is considered that this Sengol is the specter of righteousness, that it talks about the legitimacy, it talks about the credibility, it talks about wisdom, and also more importantly it talks about taking the right decision. And if we talk about from India's perspective, then India's parliament is the epitome and the central idea of India's democracy, and India's parliament is considered to be the purest form from where the justice, the equality, and all these principles of democracy flows. So last year when the new parliament building inauguration took place, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ceremonially took the Sengol and placed it in the new parliament building near the speaker's seat, and now a controversy has erupted with regard to the Sengol. So Sengol is an ancient South Indian symbol of dharmic kingship. So it is considered to be a symbol of dharmic kingship, and it is placed near the speaker's chair in the new parliament building. Now the controversy which has erupted recently, and that is that the Samajwadi Party MP, so one of the MP of the Samajwadi Party has demanded the removal of the Sengol with regard to the placement in the parliament. So the Samajwadi Party MP has demanded the removal of the Sengol from the parliament, and he has said that the country must be run by constitution, not by Sengol. This is what the point that has been raised with regard to the removal of Sengol from the parliament. Now this is the controversy which has erupted. Now what becomes important for us to know about the Sengol? So look at this image. It is a rod-like structure which has a shaft at the top, and also at the top a carved sculpture of Nandi is also placed. Now let's see what is a Sengol. So Sengol is considered to be a representation of a royal spectre signifying kinship, righteousness, justice, authority, power. So it is you can say that it represents a binding togetherness of power, authority, sovereignty. So see, power, because it came from the South India, so it came from the South India, and it talked about the power of the Indian people, and as of now in the democracy the power lies in the people. So Sengol represents the royal spectre, kinship, righteousness, justice, authority, and it is considered to be a correct welding, binding together of the power. Then the origin of the Sengol lies in Tamil Nadu with regard to the Chola Empire. So the origin lies in the Tamil Nadu Chola Empire, and it served as a kingly emblem, because the kings at that point of time used to carry Sengol with them, and it is also considered to be as a signature of transfer of power from one to another. Then it can be considered as a legitimizing instrument, because legitimizing instrument means something which talks about the law, which talks about the legitimacy of it. Then an act of cultural renaissance, because Sengol represents the culture and the heritage of India, and Sengol being placed in the Parliament of India also represents the Indian culture and also talks about the renaissance of the Indian culture and heritage. Then it is basically golden or silver in color. Then it is considered to be a symbol of India's independence and sovereignty, as well as its cultural heritage and diversity. So you can say that it binds many things together, and also it represents many of the symbols that India talks about, be it democracy, be it sovereignty, and many others. Now about its historical significance. So it is derived from the Tamil word that is Semai, and Semai means righteousness. Then it is basically made of gold or silver color and was often decorated with the precious stones also. And if we talk about it is associated with which empire, then it is considered, or it is associated with the Chola Empire. And if we talk about the Chola Empire, then Chola Empires was an empire which is situated or which took place majorly in the southern India, that is in the parts of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Odisha and Sri Lanka. And the date can be, or the time period can be, from 9th century to the 13th century. And if we talk about the Cholas, then Cholas are known for their military capacity, known for their navy, then they are also known for their temple architecture, be it Gangaikonda Cholapuram or Brihadeshwara temple or Tanjore as its capital. Then they are also known for maritime trade, administrative efficiency, cultural patronage and temple architecture. And as I told you earlier also, that Nandi is carved at the top of the Sengol. So this is about the historical significance. Now Sengol in Parliament building. So how Sengol came to the Parliament building? So after receiving Sengol spectre in 1947, Jawaharlal Nehru kept it in a museum. So Jawaharlal Nehru, it was Jawaharlal Nehru, the former Prime Minister of India, who received the Sengol, and he received the Sengol from the southern India kings. So he kept the Sengol in a museum. And then in May 2023, Sengol was installed in the new Parliament building when the new Parliament building was inaugurated, and it was the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, who carried the Sengol when he entered the new Parliament building, and he placed it near the Speaker's seat. And Sengol was also accompanied by a plaque, and the plaque talks about the history and meaning of the Sengol, and that is why it is considered to be very much important from the historical perspective. And the question that becomes important for you is, first of all, you should be able to know that which empire Sengol belongs to or is associated to, that is Chola Empire. Then you should know about the Chola Empire, and then you should also know about that what constitutes Sengol, like for example which color it is, and at the top of it whose sculpture is carved at the top of it, and then what the Sengol represents. And then about the scepter of righteousness, that Sengol talks about the principle of righteousness. Now in the end of prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. The Sengol is associated with which of the following empires of India's history, that is Cheras, Pandyas, Cholas, or none of the above. So tell me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.